Going live. Alrighty, we are live. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Stephanie, also known as the Pixie Yogi. And for those of you that are in the Hangout, thank you for being here today. For you that are watching live on YouTube, thank you for being here today. We're going to be doing a practice that is for really relaxing our nervous system this afternoon, and for activating our pituitary gland, and for activating our intuition, just gaining some more clarity as we go throughout our day. I wanted to call it a lunchtime reset, so we can find more clarity as we move on after our little lunchtime special. So if you want to, finding your seat on your mat, I'm going to back up here and find my space. If you want to sit on a blanket or a pillow, you're more than welcome to. There we go. And again, just finding your seat, finding what's most comfortable for you. We're just going to dive in today because we only have an hour to practice. This is pretty short, pretty special today. Now what I want you to do is I'm going to just lead you through a little meditation. I'm going to read you some quotes and get you really into a clear state of mind. So as you just gently begin by taking a nice deep inhale and closing your eyes, relaxing those shoulders up and down the back. And again, palms are facing up on the knees. So inhaling all the way down to the belly. And exhale, release. Doing that 2 more times. Your focus can be on the breath here. Starting to notice how your alignment is this afternoon. Perhaps you've been scrunched over a computer, perhaps you've been scrunched over a phone, or maybe you've been reading a book. And as you breathe deeper, lifting your spine up, straightening up, lifting your heart up to the sky. And in turn, raising the crown of your head, lifting that up to the heavens. Really feeling a nice stretch all the way from the base of the spine up to reach that beautiful clouds that we have in the sky right now. Feel as you've done that, the lungs expanding, creating more space for breath, and exhale. Do a couple of nice sighs here, letting go of any tension you're holding on to. And one more. So we're pretty centered. And I wanted to just talk about, while you sit in your meditative space, or you can open up your eyes, I want to just talk about what we're going to be doing today pretty quickly. We're going to be working with our pituitary gland, which some of us know, or some of us have known, it's behind the third eye. In Sanskrit, we call it the ajna. And in this one, I wanted to read what the ajna means. So it is the command post, and it is the seat of intuition located at the brow point. So we're going to be doing a lot of closed eyes, looking up in between the eyebrows, really activating that area to activate the pituitary gland, get our oxytocin moving, get our happiness going, and again, making us feel very relaxed by the end of our practice. Because when you activate the pituitary gland, you actually are activating your autonomic nervous system, which relaxes the entire body. So the ajna is associated with the pituitary gland, which is the master gland that regulates the rest of the glands. So when this gland is regulated, the rest of the body benefits, and the rest of the body can be calm, and you can in turn make clearer, more conscious decisions with clarity and focus. So that's what our goal is here today, to be able to be more clear and more open-minded as we go about our day. It's also a good place when you want to have visualizations, a good quote I have from Albert Einstein is, imagination is more important than knowledge, and knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. So we're going to be doing some creative visualizations to really get us into our practice and out of our minds, because a lot of times we get stuck in that negative thought pattern, and it can really show up in our lives. So we want to be able to visualize beautiful, positive things so we can bring that full circle into our lives. The more beautiful, positive imagination, the more beautiful visualizations you can experience, the more you can bring it full circle into your lives. So we're going to start by tuning in. For those of you that have practiced Kundalini Yoga before, we always tune in with Om Namo Guru Dev Namo, and we chant this 3 times. It's bowing to your inner self, bowing to your inner guru, and I always say bowing to your highest self as well. So I'm going to turn this down if you can hear my music. And I want you to close your eyes again if they're open. And with your eyes closed, you're going to look up towards the middle of the brows. Again, just breathing naturally here. Start to bring your hands in towards your heart center. Rub them together. This is just activating all 72,000 nerve endings. And then gently pushing the hands together, bringing the thumbs to the sternum. And if you'd like to chant along, you can. If you'd like to listen, that's okay too. Take a nice inhale here. And exhale, release. Inhale again. Exhale. And we'll inhale to begin. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Take a nice full inhale here and holding this breath, squeezing up root lock, which is containing the rectum and sex organ, and just allowing all of this breath you're holding to touch every molecule and every cell as you relax those shoulders down. As you're ready, push that breath out. Suspend the breath, squeezing up still. Any thoughts or feelings that come up here, just try to release them. Let it go as you're letting go of the breath. When you're ready, inhale, releasing the hands to the knees. Just come to your quiet, still place. Just breathing, letting any visions that come to you, let them come. And perhaps setting an intention for your practice. So again, for those of us that study, today and tomorrow is the new moon, and it's in Aquarius. And Aquarius is all about the creative. So if there's something that you feel bubbling within you, or something that you want to set an intention for, something you'd like to create, now is the time. Aquarius is also the archetype of really thinking outside of the box. So maybe if there's something you've been having a hard time getting it to come to fruition, maybe setting a goal of allowing and being open to receive any opportunities, thinking outside of the box. Staying here for a moment. And just acknowledging whatever your intention is before we begin. So in Kundalini Yoga, we believe that all of your unlimited potential lies at the base of the spine. So the more we move that, the more we awaken that, it can move up, up, up the spine and expand your consciousness, expand your awareness. So we're going to start by moving the spine and just opening up and moving and awakening. So move your hands over onto your knees. We're going to inhale, open that chest forward, and exhale, round the spine back. Eyes are still closed, looking up in between the brow point, activating that pituitary gland as you regulate those hormones. Inhaling Sat forward, exhaling Nam back. Just mentally vibrating that mantra. Taking full deep breaths. They say the fuller the breath, the fuller and richer your life experience can be. Paying attention to your abs as they go around in circles around your hips. Starting to make slow or large circles. This practice is all about being conscious of the body. Conscious and aware, so if there's any tension, you can start to release it. And so that you have the strength to follow through in your practice and in life. Very gently start to go in the opposite direction. Keep using those hands to pull you forward and push you backwards. If you'd like to activate the pituitary even more here, you can start to visualize yourself, perhaps as a drill going deep down into the earth, going towards that warmth. Going towards the fire to create, to build. Because that's what we're doing. We're drilling down to the base of the spine. You should feel the whole spine moving in this and expanding and becoming more flexible. And very gently inhale to center, squeezing up and holding the breath again. Paying attention to where you're holding your tension. If there is anything in the shoulders, relaxing. Shaking the head no if you feel it in the neck. And as you're ready, exhale, release that breath. Take a nice full inhale. And then have the hands on the knees, arms straight. Inhale, open that chest forward. Exhale, round the spine back. And you can stay here with the hands on the knees, or if you feel guided, bring your hands onto your shins. Arms still straight here. So this one, again, it's going to work on the middle, the thoracic spine. And the one we did before, it was working basically on the lower spine, as well as creating more flexibility just in that area. This one can also be seen to open up the chest and open up the heart. And just start to move slowly in this one, and as you're ready, moving faster. Using the breath at a more rapid pace. And the beautiful part about doing this in your home is that really, no one is watching you. So you can do whatever you want, move anyway. A few more times, feeling those abs warming up here. You're going to need those guys in a little bit. And last one, taking a nice deep inhale to center, holding up, squeezing this breath. Maybe smiling into your space. And exhaling, letting it go. So this time, just straighten your legs out in front of you. Your feet are flexed and your palms are facing each other here. You're going to come about 30 degrees back and then exhale as far forward as you can. So just face your feet, relax the neck. And take, again, deep breaths as you inhale back, eyes closed. Inhale, sat. Exhale, now. Focus on your core here as you go backwards. And then feel the stretch in your sciatic nerve as you stretch forward. The more flexible that area can be, from the backs of the legs all the way up to the wrist, the better your practice will be, of course, but the more flexible you will be in life. So see if you can just keep reaching with your hands. Keep reaching. Every time you exhale, let it go. Eyes looking up in between the brow point. And now start to see yourself rowing a boat. Rowing faster and faster down a beautiful river, or maybe you're in a lake, perhaps in the middle of a gorgeous woods, on a beautiful day that is not cold. It is very warm. And as Yogi Bhajan would say, reaching for the happiness that lies in the palm of your hand. Reaching for the intention that you set at the beginning of your practice. And last 3. And last 1. Inhale up, straight spine, holding this breath, reaching, really reaching out with the palms of the hands, the fingertips. Hold, squeeze, hold this breath. And exhale, release. So coming all the way back to easy pose, we're going to do one more quick warm-up that's going to detoxify everything just a little bit more. Your hands are going to be on your shoulders. Inhale to the left, exhale to the right. So again, closing the eyes, looking up in between the brow point. It's all about your intuition today, guys. So just keep looking up, looking to that third eye. Your elbows are parallel with your shoulders, and allow your head to just move gently with the body. Inhale to the left, sat. Exhale to the right, now. Move as quickly as you can. They call this washing machine because you are detoxifying your bloodstream as you move, as well as opening up the rib cage and the lungs. I sometimes like to imagine myself as a washcloth, just squeezing anything out that no longer serves me. So keep squeezing that out, keep moving, keep shaking from side to side. Shake out anything you no longer need. Anything that stands in your way of reaching your intention, let it go. And if you can now, keep moving and lifting your hands up into Gyan Mudra. That's finger and thumb tips touching, and up. Lift those elbows up. Last little bit here. Inhale left, exhale right. And gently inhale, center squeezing up, holding this breath, smiling into your space, eyes still looking up. Gaze skyward. Look towards your highest self, the one who knows. You know everything you need. Exhale, release. Shake it all out. And then we're going to come back and just feel for a moment. So bring yourself back to easy pose. Maybe switch the cross of the legs. Palms open, close the eyes. Feel any shifts that have occurred before we began our practice. Acknowledge the strength that is within you. Sit a little bit taller, push those shoulders down, and feel that as you push those shoulders down. In our practice today, you will need to have relaxed shoulders, an open heart, and you also need a strong core. When you can listen to your pituitary gland and your intuition, you really can see with the heart. So I'm not going to say anything more on that until we practice. So if you need to grab a pillow, I'm going to give you, I guess, a little bit to go grab a pillow. I'm going to grab mine. I won't start without you. Just go ahead and do that. All right, once you have your pillow, you're going to be sitting on your left heel, and your right foot is on the floor. I always have a cushion just in case. So some people have a hard time sitting on the right heel. It's going to look like this for those that are not sure. You want the foot pointing straight backwards, and the other foot is just hanging out right next to the knee. I like to place my right buttocks on a cushion sometimes in case my ankle is feeling a little bit weak. I've broken my ankle before, so I just do that sometimes. And everybody is different, so maybe they do like a cushion. If you don't need a cushion, don't use a cushion. Just have it to the side. Okay, so then you're going to bring your hands to your heart center. We're going to start with our right hand. And we're going to put it out to the side, and we're just going to start waving that wrist. Now this is where, again, you need to have a strong core. You're lifting up from here, lifting that heart up as you wave. Straight spine. Yep. And then closing the eyes, looking up towards that pituitary gland. Feel those shoulders lowering down. For those of you that have practiced Breath of Fire, you may go ahead and start. If you haven't, I want you to just stick your tongue out of your mouth. And then you're going to take a nice deep inhale and fill up the belly. So it's, keep waving that hand. And you're going to start sounding like a panting puppy. So, and if you're looking at me, my belly is moving every time I do this. Once you feel comfortable without having your mouth open, put your tongue in your mouth and just use your nose. Eyes still closed, looking up towards the third eye. Keep that going. Last, not even minute here of waving. Start to imagine yourself waving goodbye to anything that no longer serves you on this side. Any blocks you have, any actions you have yet to complete that are blocking you, just waving goodbye to that. This is your masculine side. Just let it go. Just say, see you later. I'm off. I have fire. I'm going to burn you away. See you later. That's what your navel does. Keep shining bright. Last tiny bit here. And take a nice full inhale. Hold that breath. Keep waving the hands, or the hand, the right hand. And exhale, release the hand, shake it out. Bring that hand back to center. Left hand comes up. Do the same thing on the left side. Breath of fire if you can. Again, panting like a puppy if that's what you're doing, or going ahead and using the nostril, eyes looking up in between the brow points. This is your feminine side, so imagine waving goodbye to anything that blocks you from receiving. Lifting up your heart, using your core to pump that navel, lifting up from the base of the spine, holding yourself strong and firm here from your feet all the way up. Relaxing those shoulders as much as you can. Seeing those things going away. Less than a minute now. Moving that hand as much as you can. They say moving the hand like this helps with arthritis. It can aid with preventing arthritis. So keep moving the hand as much as you can, just letting it shake. Not even really doing it yourself, just letting the hand move. You got it. If you feel any more tension coming up through the shoulders, shake that head now. Maybe take a few deep inhales, bring some beautiful white light into those shoulders, and take a nice exhale. Release it out. Push those shoulders down. Last 15 seconds. Inhale, hold this breath, wave the hand. Goodbye, goodbye to all the blocks from receiving. Be open. And exhale, release. Bring the hand down, shake those arms. If you need to, you can bring the feet out. Shake out those feet. Shake out those legs. Let it go. Just one more little thing, sitting on that ankle. So come back. Bring the knee back in. And what I want you to do is bring your hands out to the side at 60 degrees. Again, sit straight up, lifting that heart up, pushing those shoulders down away from the ears, and start to flap the hands. Closing the eyes, looking up. And breath of fire, imagine yourself flying this time, flying towards your highest peak, your highest goal, the sky. Maybe you just want to fly towards space, towards the stars. Figure out what vision works for you. Maybe you want to fly towards your favorite place. Use your creative visualization in this moment. And let your highest self guide you. And I'm going to read you a quote as you keep going. So keep flying, keep breathing. Intuition is the treasure of the psyche. It's like a divining instrument, and like a crystal through which one can see with uncanny interior vision. It's like a wise old crone who is with you always, who tells you what exactly the matter is, tells you exactly whether you need to go left or right. It is a form of the one who knows. So this ability you have within you, this intuition, is the one who knows what's right for you, what's wrong, which way you need to go. When you don't know the directions, really you do if you just listen to it. When you're not sure, oh, do I really need to do this? Or maybe I need to do this today. Just sit down and listen to your intuition, because it has crystal clarity and it knows what's right for you, because you really do know what's right for you, always. So leave that. Last tiny bit here, keep those shoulders pushed down. And take a nice inhale here. Move those hands. Hold this breath. And exhale. Really shake out those arms. Shake out those hands. Whew. So that can bring up a lot in the shoulders. And as I tell my students all the time, there are meridian points in the shoulders that are directly connected with your heart center. And that is why we need to be so open in this space when we're doing this practice, and why we need to be able to see with our heart center, see what it is that we truly want, to be able to listen with to our intuition. So if you're feeling a lot of blocks here, I still feel it sometimes, then you just need to open your heart a little bit more. And sometimes it can be just stress, it can be just sitting over looking hunched over at a computer, and we just need to every once in a while get up and just shake it off. Let it go. So we're going to have our hands onto our knees and we're going to drop it. We're going to let it go. So inhale, eyes closed. See that beautiful white light coming into your shoulders, and exhale, drop the weight of the world off your shoulders, okay? Using your hands, push firmly into your knees. Inhale. So keep visualizing that white light coming into your shoulders. And exhale, keep dropping it off. A few more times. Last one. And just shaking anything around, anything more, maybe the head. And this next little exercise before our meditation is one of my favorites, and it actually does move, if you're feeling any anger or if you have anger that you've carried on your shoulders, moves that out. So you're going to have your thumbs inside your hands. You're going to look like little boxers. You're going to be a boxer right now. I want you to have your hands right in front of your heart center, and you're going to be going around your hands, and you're going to go as fast as you can as if you were hitting a punching bag. So you're doing this to clear any blocks you have in front of your hearts, because as I said, the shoulders have meridian points towards the heart center, and if you have blocks in front of your heart, you got to get rid of them. This also creates balance in both hemispheres of the brain. So close the eyes, look up towards the heart center. I'm sorry, look up towards the pituitary gland, and start breath of fire, moving those hands as fast as you can. I also like to imagine I'm making a beautiful pizza pie too. So making things, letting things go, it's all, you need both. See if you can smile on this one. If you hit hands, that's a good sign that your brain is starting to balance out. Again, just starting to see anything that needs to go, just starting to release it. Pushing it away from your heart center. You're the boxer to create a stronger heart center, only allowing love into this space. You're the warrior for your heart. Last minute, keep that breath of fire going. Keep looking up in between the eyebrows. You go a little bit faster, as fast as you can, almost there. Inhale, hold this breath. And exhale, gently release. Sit in your space and just feel. Just be open to receive.
Happiness is a mom. Life is a constant flow of love. Only takes your participation.
So as you're ready, gently opening your eyes. If you need to shake out the legs or shake out the arms or stand up and move around and shake anything out, go ahead and do that. And while you're moving, I'm just going to explain the meditation. The meditation we're doing today is called Kirtan Kriya, and this one is going to last for almost 12 minutes. And then we're going to take a brief little Shavasana, and I'm going to turn off the broadcast. So we are going to be chanting Sa, Ta, Na, Ma on each finger. Now, for the first 2 minutes, you chant it out loud in the human voice. For the next 2 minutes, it is in the soft whisper of the lover's voice. For roughly 3.5 minutes on this version, it is silent. So you'll just be chanting it in your mind because that's the divine voice. It's the universe or whatever you believe in. And then for the 2 minutes after that, it is another whisper, the lover's voice. And then the 2 minutes following that, it is the human voice out loud. So you're going to be using your hands. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. So it's first finger Sa, middle finger Ta, ring finger Na, and pinky finger Ma. And it basically is like the circle of life. It's birth, life, death, rebirth. And what I've noticed with this one is for women especially, it's a very healing mantra that if you've ever been abused or you've ever had a relationship that is negative for you or any experience really that has been negative, it's one that can take you from that experience and give you a whole rebirth experience if you practice it for 40 days. It's also one that is just a good practice to have because it opens up your third eye, and it's like a rebirthing process for the third eye and for the whole body. So while we're doing this Sa, Ta, Na, Ma on our fingers, we're going to be visualizing Sa coming through the crown and then out of the third eye in an L shape. So I'm going to explain that really, really slowly. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. So first, I want you to imagine like a golden L. I know it's not like a loser. It's like, so it's Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. And every time you touch your fingers, you're going to close your eyes and visualize that just happening. If you can't, or if you are like, oh no, I forgot to do that, don't worry. It's okay. It takes some practice and no big deal, but it's just a way of activating your pituitary gland and again regulating all of the other glands. So that's what we're trying to do. And you're going to just again start with your fingers here. So closing your eyes, looking up towards your third eye, and just getting ready to chant Sa, Ta, Na, Ma, and on each mantra, seeing that coming through. Now silently. Now whispering again. Now out loud. Take a nice deep inhale here, holding this breath. And gently exhale, eyes still closed. Just feel. And just feel relaxed, at peace. And feel how you've shifted now that you've activated your pituitary gland even more and it has regulated your system. Feeling very calm and at peace. Just allow yourself to lay down into your Shavasana. We'll take a very brief one today and just stay with us. And I have a special announcement before we end, so we'll take a very brief Shavasana. Go ahead and lay down.
सब करता सब भुगता सब करता सब भुगता सुनत करता विखत करता दृष्ट करता दृष्ट करता उपत करता परल करता व्यापत करता अपत करता भक्त करता पूजित करता आवत करता जाति करता निर्गुण करता सर्वण करता गुर प्रसाद नानक संदेशा गुर प्रसाद नानक संदेशा गुर प्रसाद नानक संदेशा सब करता सब भोगता सब करता सब सुनत करता विगत करता दृष्ट करता दृष्ट करता सत्य करता परल करता व्यापत करता कल्प करता दुखित करता पूजित करता आवत करता जागृति करता निर्गुण करता सगुण करता गुर प्रसाद नानक संदेशा 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 सब करता सब भुगता सब करता सब भुगता सब करता सब भुगता सब करता सब If you don't see God in all, you won't see God in all.
So very gently starting to elongate your breath. Wiggling your toes and your fingers. Just bring life back. And as you lay there, holding a space of gratitude for yourself, just allowing images of what you are grateful for to flood through your mind as you inhale to the count of 5 and exhale to the count of 5. And as you're doing that, as you're letting those visions come and as you're inhaling slowly to the count of 5 and exhaling slowly to the count of 5, just remembering that the best power you have is the power to change your mind and the power of creative visualization. And that all lies in the pituitary gland. Start to just let everything go. Start to shake or move or draw the knees into the chest. Move any way you want to. And then gently come all the way up. And once you do find yourself sitting up, hands are at the heart center, eyes are still closed. Take a nice inhale here. Exhale, release. And we'll inhale, holding this breath. Hold this breath and see your intention coming true. See yourself living up to your highest expectations, full of clarity and focus, and able to listen to your one who knows. Exhale, release. Inhale again and hold this breath for the first person that comes to your mind, and send them some light that they may too listen with clarity and follow their dreams. And exhale, release. And last one, inhale here, holding this breath for the world and everyone that is watching and will watch. And send them some light and some love that we may all live our lives with clarity and focus, and that we all may co-create beautifully together. And exhale, release. So we unclasp the long sat and a brief nam, honoring our own authentic truth. Let's take a nice inhale here. Sat Nam. Gently bowing your head towards your heart. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Sat Nam. And thank you all so much for joining us. I wanted to say that I'm going to be keeping this video up as long as it is recording like it's supposed to be for at least a week. And then also tonight on my Instagram feed, if you're on Instagram, at the Pixie Yogi, I'm going to be offering free angel card readings. So if you wanted to head over there later this evening, probably around 6 or 7, I would go over there and check it out. And you can request your own angel card reading, and I will give you one. And whoops. And also, I'm going to be doing another one of these. So if you have a special day you'd like me to do one, I know I've already had one request for a Sunday afternoon or evening, but if you would like a different day, please don't hesitate to send me that particular day, and I will take that into consideration. But I will be doing one of these within the next couple of weeks. Yay! I look forward to doing that. Alrighty. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Hope this brings more clarity and focus, as well as helps to regulate you, and you are able to listen to your intuition for the rest of the week. Satnam, beautiful yogis. Stay warm. Bye, guys.